Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this third match of the day. I'm joined in studio by Mr. Edgar Muchibwa for the Hippo Valley ladies. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Ben.
Yes, disappointing result yesterday for your Chargers, but I'm sure we will see the true colors of Hippo on display today.
100%. Yeah, it was quite a disappointing result, but I think the girls pulled up on their own right. Today is just application. That's the word. We come in there, make the right decisions. I'm sure we'll be promising you guys Mavirawira today.
Promising Mabvirawire it is. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it against the defending champions. Coach Muchibwa, thank you for your time. All the best.
Thank you, Ben.
Hi, ma'am. Your name?
Irene.
Inside. We're back with Miss Irene, manageress for the Ghana Revenue Authority, fifth time champions, looking for a sixth. Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fantastic. And how's the mood in the camp? You've progressed along pretty well thus far. I mean, it's sublime and a lovely brand of hockey that we're seeing from your Chargers.
Everything is cool in camp. You have to relax. You have been playing this for a long time, so they know how to calm the players down. So everybody is calm. Camp is cool.
Yes, the camp is cool, primed and ready. They're here to do job. I do look forward to maybe somebody packed some jollof rice in a lunchbox for me, ma'am.
You get your jollof rice, but at the end of the match, you get it.
At the end of the match, it'll come. Then you have it. Thank you so much for your time. All the best in this encounter and for the rest of the tournament, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome.
To your screens soon, ladies and gentlemen, on the Africa Hockey page. Like, subscribe, and share. Brought to you by Rising Stars, 12 p.m. It is for push-off. Stay tuned. I am Ben Muchedzi, signing out. Welcome back. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. I am your host, joined in commentary by Likon Daga. I mean, it is lunchtime, but all the same, we have a job to do. It is the reigning, defending, 5th time running champions of Ghana Revenue Authority taking on the hosts in Hippo Valley. Ladies in a white and red strip as both sides exchange pleasantries in the final exchanges before push-off to come to your screens shortly to take you through the two sides. Addison Matilda Burko, that's Mavis Burko, Gertrude Inkum, Ernestina Coffey, Gifty Ade, Adizatu Sulemana, Doris Antwi, Manyabim Brenya, Akon Mercy, Elizabeth Opoku, the captain, Priscilla Hammond, Vivian Nakur, Rebecca McLean, Rachel Eshun, Jennifer Tenen Jotop, Akon Augustina, Rafiatu Okine, and Dorothy Ngisa lining up for Hippo. In goals, Tanatswa Mtaramutsa, Brooke Mzongi, Amy Murray, Asante Ali, Mfarawashe Matambo, Kuzieta, Tomana, Athena Mujiba, who is the captain, Rukudzo Mshlanga, Atiru Zezichuariro, Panaka Kambadza, Nokutenda Gowanai, Esther Nyumura, Mutsawashe Musiwa, Rumbidzai Zumuto, Chiewa Shingoka, Shonopa Murawi, Kelsey Ndoro, Nicole Machona, and the coach, Edgar Muchibwa. The coach for Ghana Revenue Authority is Marmin Hamilda Helm Ilda, with the team manager Rosemary Lapenti. Apologies for the mispronunciation there. And the umpires for this one is Yonelke Swanepoel, also South Africa, and Miss Tumi Sibanda from Zimbabwe, who is on the far side. Our technical dugout consists of the scoring judge Mercy Nanjala Wanyama out of Kenya. On the time we have Wessam Albana from Egypt, reserve umpire Mr. Abraham Chaya from Zambia, and the technical officer for this match is Ms. Irene Handura from Namibia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Revenue Authority looking to turn the screws on this tournament. Ernestina Suvel trying to find captain. She does a brilliant save from Tanam Taramutswa, stretching down to her right hand side. Good early warning signs are from the two. It is a hit out there. Faro misses the ball to that hit out. Back to Adizatu, jersey 6, into midfield, spread out to the right hand side. Through ball to captain Elizabeth Opoku, tries to find number 4 there, Athena Mujiba. Under pressure are the Hippo ladies. Change of direction there from captain. Baseline run unscathed into the D, slipping it. Mfaro Ashe Matambo, good skill, through ball, good lead run from Panaka Kambadza. An excellent crafted through ball there. I'm not sure why Shehu checked her run. I mean, she had made an excellent run, picked out by Panaka Kambadza. I mean, too good nice early start from the forward runners of Hippo Valley, who, yeah, sometimes do take time to look back at the footage, observe what went wrong for them, and noticeably different change. Likon.
I think that's a good thing, Ben. You mentioned them. Why she held her run back. she just had to trust the next the player on the ball, that wherever she's going, she's going to pick her up. So she was just supposed to continue her run, keep on going. As we see Ghana Revenue Authority having a more of position there, enjoying a lion's share of possession. Good skill on the reverse. And
Top
again,
save from Tanam Taramutskwa, spreading herself, smothering that ball after a brilliant run from Vivian Nakor down the line. Reverse stick, cross, picked up one time by Captain Opoku, but Matara Munsla had other ideas, keeping her side firmly in the game. She looks up for this one.
this is what two World Cup tournaments and Nkosi Cup tournament gives you, Ben. Good experience. We have seen 2 stops there she had just made in this first quarter, denying Gra any opportunity. As we see an opportunity for a transition. Why she went back where there's no space, I don't know, Ben. Inverting pressure when you're just supposed to outrun where there's space, using your right side, your right channel,
Yes,
and then maybe find your player up front.
Yes, sir. There was an excellent lead run there from Panaka. It just collided. It's a 16-yard hit for Revenue Authority at the overhead. Excellent positional play from Slanga. Jersey 9 here. Slanga with the restart. Slanga with the restart. Patient build up from Hippo. Sheo Murawi. Just goes over the baseline there.
They have to be composed at the back, Ben.
Yes, Burko with the overhead to an unmarked Vivian Nakor, who is a danger man, a danger woman. Finding Ernestina. Ball across, cleared by Athena Mujiba, cleverly playing it into the opposite's feet. Asante Ali onto Athena Mujiba. It's an easy pass through Kalsin Doro there. I don't know why she tried to swing it. Vivian Nakor with an opportunity to swing. Takes the shot. I mean, identification of space critical in midfield, whether to go left or right, but a simple pass was right there in front of her. Most of her attackers were on the left-hand channel. That was the side to go. Sends it out onto this right-hand side. I mean, it gave the Ghanaian side a chance at turning over, and turnover they did, resulting in that counter-attack. Short corner time. Burko, Jersey 2. Nearest castle here. Expect the slip to number 12. Vivian Nakor. It does go to Nakor. This early break from Captain Mujiba. As he trots to the halfway line.
I think the attacker is taking too long. But now I don't understand, Ben. Look at this. If she's sending the attacker on the halfway line, why did she send the defender halfway line? It was definitely the attacker at the fault.
Yes.
So
good observation there, Likon. I mean, it was either one or the other.
yeah, they can't be both.
Can't be both. Retake goes to top D. Barco with the drag flicker, top D. Well defended, Asante Ali. Brave line and follow-up from the very young Asante Ali, a high schooler in Chizipite. She actually should be in school, but all the same, thank you to the authorities at school for allowing her to play. I mean, an exceptional talent. She is multi-talented. Many sports she's involved in: swimming, water polo, and also hockey, which I'm sure she is the indoor captain and will also undoubtedly be the field captain for the Chisibiti Green Machine. Shout out Asante Ali.
I think we have to check her gate pass though. But anyway, she's a good young lady. Recently had a stint with at the World Cup, and also a regular under 18 Zim under 18 player, showing off why she's backed by the selectors. And this is what Ghana Revenue Authority are good at, moving the ball around. As we see, they recruit with the ball. Unfortunately, lost the ball there, but good resilience play from Hippo so far. I would love to see them carve one or two chances. They have good attacking players with pace. They have to back them. They have to give them the ball, and they are skillful. They have to trust in their attackers more.
Yes, Mufaro Matambo there. Captain Elizabeth Opoku hounded by Chiewo Chingoka. Opoku with some silky stick work. It is a long corner. I mean, I like the stance that we're seeing in terms of protecting her feet at all times from Asante Ali. I have had the privilege of coaching her a series of times as Mfaro Washe Matambo. Through ball to Sheu Mrawi. That one just needed to be popped over, but a chance here for Hippo. Goes flashing across. Nobody to touch it home. Panache Kambaza just a little bit too committed. It is a free hit on the far side. Just to touch on that, we will come back to that defensive effort account, but Hippo hot on the attack here. A vast improvement from yesterday. I mean, they have listened and observed and really going for it. They could have opened the scoring easily there, Likon.
So far, I think they are doing well. They have their tactics on point, although there were one or two shots. But the tactic is very simple. Let's contain them and let's get them on the counter-attack.
Yes, Rachel Eshun through ball to Captain Opoku. Watched closely by Ali. It is a long corner, a strong jab by Asante Ali. Rachel Eshun into top T2, Ernestina. Reverse stick shot and smothered by Matara Mutswa. Again, Zim 1. Up to the task and smothering that shot from the captain. But standout defense, I must continue to point out. Asante Ali, a young head on her, but a very mature performance she's showing. Like I was saying, had the privilege of coaching her, albeit as an assistant, through to Coach Kaniwe Tafuma, who takes charge of the first team girls, myself the second team. A lot of the things, the technical things that she's putting on display here, undoubtedly gets from her coach Kaniwe Tafuma. Grown in leaps and bounds. Baku with the drag flick. Chance here for Opoku. Off the crossbar. It is a retake. But Matara Mutswa causing problems for the attackers with their shots on goal. They have to be a little bit more clinical, she says, because she's absolutely stopping everything at the minute. Vivian Nakur with the shot towards goal, looking for that deflection from Rachel Eshun, who wasn't quite expecting it. She goes left, which was the right thing. Wasn't quite expecting. All eyes were on this near right-hand side. She decides to go the opposite side. Not quite accurate though, but Hippo holding it out. A strong showing, as it is as Adizatu sporting the head red afro. Onto Vivian Nakur. A strong tackle from Miss Mishlanga there, right on her. Miscommunication with Captain Athena. Hippo need to regroup and get behind the ball. I'd like to see a little bit more conviction in getting into position, especially in the midfielders, somewhat walking into position. Likon, that can prove costly. It's just that split second of movement that's important to whether to create the shape or not.
That's a good observation, Ben. But one thing I'm loving about this Hippo team is for you to have that good attack, you need a good defense. You need a good solid keeper you can rely on. So you're having a good keeper, you're having a good defenders. Asante, Chiavo, Muta. They're doing their very best, and they're keeping the scoreline 0-0. Now this gives attackers a platform to really showcase. As we see there, a mistake and a good save again. That was a good shot from Elizabeth and a good save from Tara Mutswa there. Unfortunately, it was Chiao with the mistake, but it was good recovery from the goalkeeper to cover for that mistake.
Good covering. Smelt the danger early and was on her bike just to smother the shot from Elizabeth Opoku. Tana having an absolute field day in goals. She's one who's never short of confidence. I mean, backs herself, always up to the task. Looks like we have an issue with the hockey ball. It does look dark in nature.
And also soft, I think, from the hit. So they really need to constantly change the ball.
Yes, the heat bearing down here in Harare as it is getting warmer. We were promised clear blue skies today as Calcindoro hassles and hassles.
I think they just have to be patient. An attacker is running back, facing away from goals. Why try to get the ball? Sometimes just apply pressure, let them pass back, and then you step up and press.
Yes, sir. It's not every time that you actually need to get the ball. It's just a matter of positioning yourself, putting pressure on the ball carrier. It's as simple as that, and you just guide them away from the danger zone. As you've pointed out, Lee, Coach Lee, I must say, this guy, what don't you do in hockey circles? I mean, you're an umpire, you're a coach, also coaching out at Watershed College in Marandera. Is there any more hidden secrets for our viewers back home?
Not much. Just maybe a bit of playing with you at Rising Stars. As we see a good shot and a good save again. Rebound, saved again, second save. Unfortunately, there she can only do as much. She tried her best, 2 good saves in a row. Sometimes, Ben, you just need your defenders to come clean up after that good save.
Yes, our defenders guilty of ball watching on that occasion, but sustained pressure on the Hippo Valley goal and goalkeeper. Multiple saves. As she just roused herself up there, did Miss Mutara Mutswa. Defenders are just not quite switched on to clean up off the keeper's pads, and 3 GRA strikers with the free tap-in virtually after those a double save from Tana Mutara Mutswa. Zim 1, as you can see labeled on her left hand pad there.
That's confidence, Ben. Telling you there's no any other best goalkeeper other than me in Zim.
And surely she is top drawer. Well intercepted by Mshlanga here with the strong surge. Wrong angle, say. All strikers running into the same channel. I mean, you want to run in different angles all the time.
Yeah, they were running in the same space. So now virtually the ball carrier didn't have, as you see, another counter attack there. And them winning foul high up. They are doing their strategy very well. But now the balls are not getting much to the forwards as quickly as they're supposed to. But their strategy is a bit simple and straightforward. It's direct. Let's get the ball to the forwards and let the forwards take on their defenders. Let them have good one-on-ones. I think it's working. But now, unfortunately, you go down and you really need now to feed the ball to the attackers. And sometimes now, you need the numbers up. If the attackers are not getting their one-on-ones spot on, you need to be to have numbers up. Let them have someone as an option to pass to. As we see there, good ball carrier there, number Vivian it is, I think. Number 12 from Gra, taking people on, just we were mentioning. And she's very, very comfortable on the reverse.
Yes, she actually prefers her reverse stick side. Very confident at that. Not one to leave space. As you really need to cover those lines. It is scores locked at nil apiece. Interestingly poised. 14. It is the Ghana Revenue Authority nil. Hippo Ladies nil. Courtesy to multiple saves, or rather it is 1-0 to GRA. Tanam Taramutso with excellent feat for herself, keeping her side with just a 1-goal deficit. Stay tuned for the second quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second chaka of the third match of the day. The midday push-off between Ghana Revenue Authority and Ernestina with the chance. That was an easy walk, and one would say that there was a shove in the back there to the appeals of Ali. I mean, unfortunate for them, the call not going their way, but decisive within the D. Ernestina picking out her captain, playing well. Did the Ghana Revenue Authority, making no mistake where it mattered most. It does fall for Hati Shivariro, but didn't quite pick out that ball there. Shono Pamrawi with an attempted intercept. Hearts and mouths moment there. It is 2-0 still, but Hippo right up on it. Uchiba with the ball into the D. It hasn't moved 5, says the umpire Swanepoel, but I beg to differ.
I do understand there. I think the first push from the line was a bit long, and then also even when you're now taking the shot or the sweep, that gives you another room of a meter or more. So I think it was on the borderline, and the umpire went the other way. Like we were saying, now Hippo is pressing more. They're taking the game to them now, which resulted in more of those unforced mistakes there at the back. But otherwise, they just need to take the game more to Hippo. Hippo needs to take the game more to Gra and have quick transitions. Let's quickly change from attack to defense. As we see there.
Brilliant distribution from Masiwa there. From the back. Amy Murray on the ball. Has to slow it down. Ball must be stationary. Asante Ali on the ball. Totally missing it. Recovering here is Athena Mujiba. Intercepted. So one would say that that ball should have gone into midfield. It's in acres of space is Vivian Nakor. Giving it away. On that occasion, I mean, Kudzieta Tomana. Infringement in midfield. Asante Ali, the restart into Matambo. You gotta have a little bit more conviction in those 50-50 challenges. Captain Opoku, well watched there by Masiwa, but an unfortunate foot due to the clever stick work of Captain Elizabeth Opoku, finding the space and ingenious working out the short corner. A fourth short corner for Ghana Revenue Authority as Miss Burko in jersey number 2 struts forward.
Those were good, true quick touches. As we see there, Mutsa running back to fill up the quartet of Hippo defenders in goals. Zimwan preparing. Let's see what Gra has for this.
Rachel to inject, to Burko, slips it to Vivian. Vivian across, sends it into the feet of Tomana.
I think they have to do much to keep this scoreline at 2-0 as much as possible. Then try get one back before the quarter ends.
Drag flick from Burko, partially blocked by Tomana and cleared off the line by Masiwa. Yes, Masiwa with that effort on the base, but it is another short corner again. Quick stick work from Captain Elizabeth Opoku. Rachel Eshon to inject for Ghana Revenue Authority. Rachel to inject. It goes to Opoku. Slips it to Captain. Saved. Matara Mutswa smothers it, but just a deft touch over the keeper before she could beat into it. I mean, she was lunging forward to try and smother that, but a 3-0 lead from this soldier-looking Ghana Revenue Authority.
You just have to feel for the goalkeeper, Ben. She's trying her best, but like I said earlier, we just need defenders to clear up after that save. We just need also help, assistance. But let's see how they can recover from this. I think they need to have a goal, at least keep the scoreline at 3-0. Let's get another score in before the quarter break. They have 10 minutes for that. But now those unforced errors now won't help in the cause. As we see there, Asante with just a wayward pass.
It's a wayward pass. It is Miss Ali. Through ball. Oh, great cover tackle from Kalsindoro. Adizatu, jersey 6. Hati watching the angles nicely. Intercepted by Amy Murray. Cleaned up by Athena, the captain. as Hati retreats behind the ball. Back to Burko. Play on signaled. Great tackle from Tomana there. Adizatu to Burko, Mavis Burko, back to Adizatu. Adizatu through to Mercy Akon. Back to Akon, scanning, intercepted by Ndoro.
I think Mslanga has to do a lot as a forward, just to cover up on number 9, Mercy there from Gra. Mslanga is giving her too much space. That's why you find now Gra is attacking mostly on the left-hand side, because Mslanga is not stepping up to press. As Mercy is receiving the ball, Mslanga has to step in and try by all means to narrow the angles, to keep it under some form of pressure. As we saw there again, forced mistakes, Gra on the attack.
It's a ball almost partially cleared by Athena Mujiba, but Captain Opoku pipping it off her and tried to steer towards goal. Almost did, but just sending it over the crossbar as Musiwa restarts here for through ball onto Chuariro. Unfortunate, unforced error there from Chuariro, who is a live wire up front, but being starved of possession throughout, only touched the ball a handful of times. Good intercept from Matambo. The pass was open, decided to hold on to it.
This has been the problem. Now if you compare the two teams, where you see a second penalty, if you now compare the two teams, Gra is moving the ball around, yet you see Hippo is not moving the ball as quick and as much as Gra is doing. So it's now reflecting on the scoreline. I think that's a good tactic they employed by the coach to change Hati from being on the left to being on the right. Let's see how she does it. She's now on her usual right side where she is very comfortable. But I think she just needed just to tap the beat a bit more. I love it when Ben does it. Just put the ball forward. Just step, and then from there you get something. As we see now, I think Hati on her usual right side, now being the live wire you were saying, Ben. But again, Gra is very composed. Back with the ball. But that was a good sustained phase of play from Hippo.
Yes, Opoku with the ball into the D. Suville looking for that reserve 6 shot. Saved by Matara Mutswa. Another attempted shot towards goal. Diving effort from Captain Opoku and Matara Mutswa. Covering her angles particularly well there. The ball does go wide.
Gra had space, the numbers. They just couldn't pick or make the right option there. But otherwise, that was a good opportunity to try something there for Gra to extend the scoreline.
GRA, they're working particularly well in transition, defense into attack. Well intercepted by the Siwa. Reverse stick shot! Deflection! That one was on target from Doris Antwi, but the captain, Elizabeth, steering it away from goal, one would say.
That's a blessing in disguise for Hippo. But otherwise, with the form that Zimwan is in, Tanaka, think she had that covered on the near post. As you see, Hippo trying to carve out something on the left side there. Let's see how that goes. But again, Ben, I believe that the first touch is for Hippo are letting them down. If they only improve that first touch, and then now also moving the ball, if they work on those two things, I think it'll be okay. Look at that poor first touch again, losing the ball. And now GRA is on the attack with Elizabeth. As we see Kelsey Ndoro trying to apply some pressure there.
Yes, the first touch letting them down, but their teammates aren't doing them any favors by passing it on the, it's either on the weak side, passing it with a bit of a hop on it. Makes life difficult for the person receiving, as Elizabeth with a deflection. Elizabeth with a follow-up shot. A brave block by Asante Ali again, who is having a field day in defense. Body and everything on the line for her team, representing her country. Wow.
It's unfortunate they conceded, I think, two goals in this quarter. But I loved how now they've contained GRA captain Elizabeth and Vivian. Now it's giving them a chance.
Yes, the experienced defender of Musiwa in jersey 14, having moved from left back into centre back or sweeper, tasked to mark the elusive Opoku. Ball sent in. There she is again. As you can see, really marshalling the centre of defense for Hippo Valley. That combination with Ali, they've played a number of years together in the Zimbabwe junior sides. So they know each other particularly well.
Option for a pass taken, left side. I think there's need for just rolling it one more. There we see the skill from Matambo. Trusting to go on your reverse when the easier thing to do was there. Unfortunately for Hippo there, as Elizabeth has the ball, GRA on the attack, using again the left-hand side. That's good composure there from Mutsa, just holding on to the ball, protecting the ball, drawing in a foul from the attacker and retaining possession. There we.
I'm just visibly upset here in commentary. I mean, 50-50 balls in midfield. It's as if they don't want that ball. The Hippo ladies, they're very passive in their approach. As the coach, I'll be having a wry old go at them just to get them switched on. I mean, be ball hungry. You're trailing, guys.
They are not running a lot.
Good skill. Into 11 yards. Swats it towards goal. Appealing that it was high, but did hit her on the shin below the knee, so it is a short corner. Again, the likes of Barco, number 3, Inkum, Gertrude, that is at the top of the circle in number 2 and 3 respectively. Looks like Barco is the target.
But I'm loving how the GRA team is finding pockets of space in the D. Again, that was a free shot in the D. Where someone is supposed to be marked, where they are supposed to be man marking. As you see, a good short corner there, good injection, good hit, good drag. That is a good stop by the postman, Mutsa there, showing experience. If you're trusted, if you're put there by the goalkeeper, you do duty. Because the goalkeeper trusts in you and gives you that responsibility as a postman. That was a good stop from Mutsa there. Unfortunately, hit a finger, but yeah.
Yes, watching it all the way, as a defender should do. just barged off the ball by Doris Antwi, going through the player there. That was Nicole Machona, receiving the attention. A little bit rushed from the defense of Hippo. But all the same, it is.
They have to trust in the next player. They have to trust the next player to do duty.
So as we trickle towards half time, it is Ghana Revenue Authority leading by 3-0 over Hippo Valley. Hippo with all to do in the second half. A tame lead, but they have received an onslaught, a barrage from the Ghana Revenue Authority. They have stood their own and really watching everything from start to finish. In defense, the likes of Asante Ali, Mutsa, Musiwa, and goalkeeper as well kept them in the game and reduced that score to a measly 3. It is 3-0 advantage. GRA will be back after this halftime break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accc Africa Cup of Club Champions. The crowd in full voice in support of the festivities. Players, spectators around the field, in and out, joining in, myself included. A nice welcome break it was, Lee. And Hippo, with all to do, a visibly concerned coach, just willing his side forward. That's better structure going forward now with Tomana on the side there. Adizatu onto Antwi, pressure on the ball.
I think that's good play now from Hippo. As we see, I think it's very simple. Let's just be lively. Let's just be energetic. Let's not do much, but let's just put them under pressure and let's run with the ball there. I don't know what Faro Matambo there was trying, but GRA is now on the attack. I think it was good tactic also from GRA coach, resting Vivian in that second quarter so that she comes back energetic and try something there. It's also good to see the Hippo coach trying something, putting Athena forward, moving her from being a holding midfielder to now being a forward. I think that's a position where she thrived early on in her years, in her career of playing hockey, as a left wing, as a right wing more. She's more attacking. She likes running and taking on defenders. I think she'll give them that determination to get into the cycle, Ben. How do you see it?
Yes, Athena Mujiba just moved up front with Mutsa Faro Washe Matambo, Kalsi Ndoro, and looks like Tomana Tomana with a little ribbon in her hair in midfield. It all restarts with the bully. Panaka Kambadza going for it there.
That's good aggression there.
Yes, just milking the foul there, but an easy transfer to Matambo. Sends it into the D. It looked a bit backstick-ish, but umpires have the better view. Mujiba on the ball. Well tracked by Adizatu. The ball just getting behind her backstick. Well spotted by umpire Tumi Sibanda from Zimbabwe. It is a lively start to the second half for the Hippo ladies.
Let's see if they will capitalize from this penalty corner there, as they are being cheered on by their counterparts, the male team, Hippo Valley.
Yes, that is Hippo Valley, and in the center of that little caucus is none other than the beautiful Tami Moyo, enjoying the festivities here. Shot towards goal by Athena Mujiba. Second crack at it from Mfaro Matambo.
We all know Tami can sing, Ben.
Through to Amy Murray onto Kambadza. Twisting, turning. Good skills from Kambadza there. Kambadza driving at 5. Sending the ball across into the deep, but over the line.
I think this is now a good showing from Hippo. Just putting energy into it. Just, giving GRA a run of their money. Yes, doesn't matter, you're 3-0 down. Let's believe it's just the start of the third quarter. There's more time. So they just need to keep fighting. Fight for every loose ball, fight for every 50-50 chance. As you see there, GRA is on the attack, using again the left flank. Now the boys with Eliza, their captain, trying to hold on to the ball, but being well mashed out there by Chiawa Chungoka there, also getting a breakdown of play right at the edge of the circle there. Good defense, good resilience, and good clearing away from the D, unfortunately to a player.
And as Tina sends it into the D, but Chiawa Chungoka unable to get it away with her stick. It is a short corner, 3-0 the score, 10 minutes to go in the...
Right, good chance there again from the rebound. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper there from the save, the ball went up, making it dangerous again. Good call from the umpire there. But again, good sustained pressure from Hippo. They're trying their level best to shut it out. You find... But again, I would love to see Hippo defenders doing a bit more. How can the keeper make 2-3 good saves and the defenders not taking responsibility of the ball? Again, there we see with a good 1-2 there and a good save on the line from Chiavo there. Good play from Hippo. Good defense from Chiavo Chungoka there. Experience taking his... GRA again on the attack. Again with the ever-elusive Vivian. She loves taking people on. Again, now on the right side. Change from the usual left flank. But still the same, causing problems as usual.
Yes, we must give flowers to Chieo Chingoka. Execution at its finest of post-man work on the defensive short corner. Watching it all the way, poised, playing into, clearing the lines there. For what was certainly going to be a fourth goal for GRA. Good through ball to Panaka there. Panaka peeling, looking forward. Nice run. Although Amy Murray needed to then have the diagonal run because the deeper defender was watching in Mavis Burko. But a good idea from Kambadza. I like this resurgent play from Hippo Valley ladies.
I love Mavis' composure there. But Ben, I tell you, now we're just imagining things. If only Hippo was playing like this from the very first we saw, we would have a game by now. The scoreline might be different, everything might be different, but otherwise...
Yes, we truly do still have a game, Likon. I mean, there's well over 25 minutes to play or so.
Let's see how it goes. We're still having those unforced mistakes, Ben. Those lazy passes. We're not taking care of the passes. I think, yeah, Hippo should do better there. As we see them enjoying, I think they're now enjoying a bit of more position. and playing the ball around a bit more. Again, another unforced mistake from Chia with the goalkeeper to help out.
Well saved, Tana Matara Mutswa, absolutely smothering Vivian Nakur there. To the sounds from the fans, the keeper. Well played, Tana Matara Mutswa, putting everything behind that to save. Repeated infringements here for number 20, Rafiatu Okine, earning herself time off. Maybe she just wanted to rest a bit, Liko?
That's true. I think that the heat is too much there. But as you see, again, another mistake from Hippo there, capitalizing. I think they will just, play around with the ball, even though they're attacking, but try to hold on to the ball, play out for that 2 minutes the card is in play. Enjoy yourself up until you're back onto numbers.
Yes, onto numbers indeed is needed. As Schlanger sends the ball into midfield, but to no one. To the disappointment of Murray, who was running the incorrect line there. Schlanger back on the ball, onto Murray this time. The through ball attempt.
I think they have to be patient with the passes, Ben. Number one. Number two, they have to get their feet round properly to execute that pass. Because you have to get your execution right. For that to happen, you need everything before that to be correct. Feet movement, body position, how you execute that skill, the grip and everything. But now, most of this time, they don't have balance when they're passing. So now, their passing is not that strong, and also lacking a bit of control.
Yes, the touch letting herself down there from Schlanger.
It's good to see again, Hippo coach throwing a dice again. Athena being dropped again into midfield. Now we have Mfaro up front, trying to see what combination works, how to really go about it. But I hope they get something. Game is exciting, but now they just need to change the scoreline and how, so that we really have a tense finish, exciting one.
Yes, Murray stealing the ball again there. Murray still on the ball, sending it to save. It is from that effort from Matambo on target.
Right, as we see GRA having back to numbers now. And the good part is, within that 2-minute period, they didn't concede any goal. In fact, they were a bit more attacking, which shows depth in their squad, the quality in their squad. If you're a man down and still can have possession that much and still even attack and cause a bit of pressure there. Good interaction play there from Mavis. As you see, Hippo now attacking the circle. Determined to get into the D back stick there. Good call from Tumi.
It's a much better play from the forward runners of Hippo Valley. Panaka Kambaza on that occasion, just checking a run. She's taking notes, no doubt, and well done for that effort, earning the short corner. Instructions coming from Ali. Short corner time for Hippo. Athena Munjiba at the center with Mufaro Matambo on her right. I expect a 1-2. That goes to Siwa Matambo rather. It is another foot. I think it should start on the left, then go to right and back to left, Likon. That opens up the easy angle, doesn't it? Because you're in a natural scoring position on your four-stick side. She picked the right target. Goes to Matambo again. Back to Njiba Asante Ali with the flick towards goal finding the foot. Will it be third time lucky for Hippo?
Hope so, Ben. But now this is now the difference maybe in quality for in teams now. Where you find, looking at the previous game, the Egyptians, short corner was almost a guaranteed goal. Oh, good defense there from GRA. Short corner is still on. Ball into the circle again, but a loose ball and chance for a quick transition from GRA. Good hit down the line. Straight to Vivian. Vivian doesn't make a mistake there. Takes on the defender. One thing I guarantee you, there's a shot at the end. Keeper goes wide, low. Good save from the goalkeeper. Good play there. And good call from the umpire there. Yes, player was taken out, but the attacker has to take on as he's approaching into the D to protect herself again. Good defense again.
Yes, Matara Mutswa there. Just smothering the efforts of Vivian Nakur. I must have missed something.
It was good skill from Coffee there, number 4. Dribbling past Asante. Wow, that was lovely. Effortless.
For the highlight reels, I'm sure we will rewind. Jennifer against Athena.
Why would you stick out your stick there? Just keep it with you.
Hockey is hard, Lee. Hockey is hard. I mean, pressure does that to you. You tend to do what we might see as silly things, but it's a pressure of the moment stuff that will be happening. The blink of an eye. You just have to think slowly but surely. I mean,
yeah, I think now it's also scoreboard pressure and then sustained phases of pressure again at the back there. I tell you, it's not easy. Right, as we see the umpire there re-awarding the short corner. And let's see who's going up. An attacker is going up. So there was something the injector did there. And the retake is awarded the right call. GRA need to score one so that they really have a lead they are happy with. But again, good call from the umpire there. Body touch on the stopper there.
yes, Rafiatu Dede Okine pleading her innocence, but umpire Swanepoel from South Africa right on top of that. Full view. The deftest of touch on her knee. Right call. Mutsa Musiwa to midfield is the wrong pass. Well watched by Mutsa. Well positioned to thwart out the danger there. Not her teammate not doing herself or her team any favors.
I think, Ben, as much as the defenders are not doing much to help their goalkeeper, the forwards are also not doing much to help their defenders. Because defenders are resilient.
And final quarter. Disagreements in camp of the Ghana Revenue Authority. But not sure what their frustrations are. Maybe amongst each other as players. Something's not quite going according to their will. But testament to Hippo Valley, who have all to do. The likes of Kambadza and Captain Mujiba likely to leave a stamp on this match. Hatichu Airo as well. Calcindoro and co need to give it their all as they try to salvage something. Rankings are at stake here, Lee, and not a shout out without some good enterprising play here and there. They just need to maintain possession and really push forward in their hopes of gaining back the lead, let's say. Oh, equalizing, that is. Calcindoro. It is a short corner. Good heads-up play from Kelsey. As this might be just that little bit of inspiration that Hippo Valley need. They need to be clinical at short corner time. They've had 3 or 4 chances. Set piece time, Lee. You have to bury those.
If you were to count the short corners they had, and if they were to score 1 for each short corner, I think by now there should be two goals to the good, or maybe scoreline would be the same, 3-3-0. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see again. Let's hope that this is not the same story throughout the match, where they get a chance and not take it.
Faru Matambo with the shot. Bobbling. Keeper doesn't know where it is. Eventually it is cleared. But I'd like to see the strikers attack the goalkeeper and try and mop up all those deflections, really, from the keeper.
So again, it's a problem on both ends, where the Hippo are not collecting, the defenders are not collecting from their own keeper, the forwards are not collecting the rebounds from the goalkeeper. But hey, both sides, it's not working well for them. I also just love to see them be maybe ruthless, because they how can your forward hit a ball whilst you're off balance? You're likely not to get the target and the speed from that, which is the same as we saw there.
Kambadza with the shot towards goal! And she agonizingly sends it wide. I was literally willing her on. I was almost diving into the goals myself, Lee.
Remember, we're upstairs, 1-story building, Ben. I don't want to lose you. But hey, this is what the game is doing to us. Enticing us, pulling us in.
Yes, that was, one would say, critical chance, if taken, would have sort of opened the door for Hippo's recovery. But you got to make the most of those chances when you get them.
One thing also I would have loved to see is Kelsey playing at her natural position, which is the left back. I don't know why coaches really like moving people around, but sometimes just giving someone to play at her natural position, they will do well there. And these are the areas where Hippo have been failing. Right in the corners, just to contain those wide players, wide attackers from GRA. But again, they are back and they are running a lot and they are putting everything on the line. That's why they are getting these chances, Ben. I think they are now enjoying from the halftime break. I think they are now enjoying. You have more possession, you have attacks, you're not conceding. That's how you're supposed to play as a team. Even if 1 or 2 things are not working towards you, but as long as you're keeping a clean sheet, attacking, and you're here to play hockey. If you have the ball on your stick a bit more, you will get to enjoy, other than you chasing the ball throughout the game. As we see there, Musa, safe pass, and the right pass down the line on the right side.
It's Mushlanga, but the idea is is correct, but just needs to have a little bit more conviction with her passing. I mean, no cool with the recovery there in jersey 12, but we just trying to will on the host nation here, or club in Hippo Valley. I mean, with all to do virtually, time still on their side, 10 minutes odd. Athena needs to find, it's too much on it as Athena, or rather Kambadza here, a little bit of a laugh. Did you expect me really to get on to the end of that one? There's too much fire on it. Lee.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, Ben. We want those hard passes, but now it's now too hard. So let's have the right weight of the pass. As we see some two forwards coming in for Hippo, hoping to change their luck. Sometimes you just need that one person who has luck. As we see the good defense. Yeah, cynical. It was a back stick and taking a player down. Yeah, good call from the umpire, Sonipo from South Africa. Asante going out for a green card.
Asante Ali knew what she was doing and immediately ran to the naughty chair from that deliberate breakdown in play. It's either man or ball or nothing, you know, so clever play, I'd say, but just be careful next time, Asante.
Again, the passing needs to be on spot there. I think Ben, you agree with me. It's do unto others what you want them to do unto you, is it? Just now, Panaka was complaining for a heavy touch, a heavy pass, and now she does the same to a player and expects her to run there. As we see now, there Elizabeth on the ball, taking Rukudzo on. Good covering up by Athena there. Good easy pass into midfield. Good one, Faro. Good skill from Panaka there. Now proper pass and good weight on the pass.
It's too long, if you ask me. Trying to do a 40-yard pass against a very fit Ghana Revenue Authority team. They just need to swing the ball left to right instead of play longitudinally. Econ, I mean, it's easy to cover a straight ball rather than one that's coming at an angle. These are basics. Basics.
Right, as we see there, second penetration from GRA and a good cleanup by Athena there, drawing a foul. Yeah, I think she might have opted for an advantage there, but hey, it is what it is. Just to say something, Ben, you're finding, also it's not about the distance, the pass, you're trying to make a long pass, but she's making a pass towards someone who is maybe 15 meters away. So that person has enough time to react, either to take one step to the left and just stop that ball. So if you want that, draw them in, get closer to them, and then maybe make a left foot pass or go away from the stick. But now if you are 10 meters away and you try and make a pass there and that pass is weak, obviously they'll just take 1-2 steps, reach for it. Now it's turnover.
And turnover indeed it is, as Mshlanga drives the ball up, looking for Panaka. Right idea, just too much power on it. I feel that ball was supposed to go into the center to try and draw out the midfield or the defensive shape of GRA. Overhead from Mavis Burko. And find the feet to an unmarked 3 players free in midfield. It's criminal. Just going through the stick was Amy Murray. Well defended Mshlanga there. Beaten to the ball was Mfaro Matambo. A rare mistake from Captain Elizabeth. Just shakes her head. It is just 3-0. Somewhat tamed.
And to think that these goals, I think they went in the first 8 minutes of the game.
Yes, they've held their own.
Yeah, 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
So
about-
one was in the first quarter, early second quarter.
Yes, they have held their own throughout, and it is impressive to see. We'd expect the defending champions to have rallied with a very high score. All the same,
Yeah, a goalkeeper change from Hippo, just to give the second goalkeeper some time. But otherwise, that was a good shift from Tanasko there. Just a shout out to the Hippo coach, Ben. If I lose to you in the first quarter and maybe in the second quarter, surely I can't keep losing. As we see a rare chance there, a good save from the goalkeeper there. Nico was with the chance. GRA takes the ball out. Good composure there. Just going away where there's no stick. And the good dink there, just to put Vivian in play. Good transition there. GRA on attack. Vivian on the ball. Return pass. 1-2 again. Vivian on the... unlucky. The pass to Vivian didn't go out. Asante cleaning up. Again, good composure there. Unfortunately, again, another rush pass. Just keep on to the ball for a longer. But this good spirited performance from Hippo. Defending very well. But like I was saying, Ben, as a coach, if you win against me in the first quarter, second quarter, surely you can't keep winning. I have to do something. I have to change something. Now, this shows that Edgar has done his homework from the first half. Literally, he may not be winning the second half, but it's a 50-50 there. We're seeing some good hockey being played now by Hippo there. Maybe commentator's case, eh?
too early, Nikon. And yeah, Asante just checking her run the last minute. They made her teammate look bad with an inaccurate pass. But all the same, a stronger showing in the second half as they've contained the defending champions to a goalless half with just over 4 minutes to play or so, as GRA look to fetch more goals. Concentration levels, they have looked out of sorts from what I've seen in the first 2 games, as Sheo Mrawi It's unfortunate there. Well played by the defender Jennifer. I hope she's okay. Plays it back to Adizatu. Adizatu through. The ball here down the line to Vivian. Vivian turns infield. Back to played Athena onto Mfaro. Matambo through to Hati. Hati Hariro. You just want to have a little bit of power on your passes all the time. I mean, half-hearted efforts, the idea is there, but it's just the execution in the end where has been lacking for Hippo today. Cleaned up by Asante Ali through to Amy Murray on the right half side, who passes it straight to opposite. All tackled by Athena there. It is disappointing. There's literally no outlet for the midfielders or target to aim up front for. I am tasked to pick a man of the match. Likon, your observations are short and precise as we're fast running out of time. Who do you think should be player of the match?
For me, I think it's Vivian. She has done well. Although we can have a crowd for Elizabeth, but I think Vivian did well. Also, I think there's also Kofi, number 4. I think she was doing very exceptionally well. Her composure and her skill put the team on good passes. You see good interchange there, and lucky from Elizabeth. Another rare mistake there.
Yes, undoubtedly a contributor to all 3 goals was Miss Ernestina Coffey. But the standout for me, the goal scorer, well, 2 of them, Mavis Burko. She will be our player of the match. Yes, and well-rounded effort on both attack, short corner time, and defense. The number 2, you can see in the sweeper position, Mavis B. Burko of Ghana Revenue Authority. We'll present her with that award.
I don't know how I didn't mention that, Ben, but she has been composed. Even under pressure, she has been creating space just to get out of that tight spot. She played very well, exceptionally very well. Shows now the quality we have on display here. We're having, unfortunately, it's more of GRA players only, but otherwise, as we see the determined run from Hatirzezi Chiwaviro, and a good tackle there by Mavis there on the reverse, showing her composure there. A good lifted pass. It's like everything she's doing is on point, Ben, as we conclude this match.
That is full time, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause all around from sets of fans. We're treated to a niggly encounter. All the same, the defending champions, Ghana Revenue Authority, making it 3 out of 3. 4-0 victors over Hippo Valley Ladies. Commiserations to Coach Edgar Muchibwa as this side line up to shake hands with the opposition in midfield. We'll be back after this very short break to give you the post-match presentations as both teams exchange hugs and high fives. Stay tuned.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
One, two. 1 2 1 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Post-match interview with the player of the match, Miss Mavis Burko. Did particularly well all round, both in attack and defense. Lethal at short corner time and precise in defense. Congratulations, ma'am. This is your award. Take us through the account for the match.
We came in for a win and we worked for it and we've gotten it. So, we are looking forward into the finals. And then yesterday I was here. I said we came with a trophy and we are going to go back to Ghana with it.
Very determined. She is Miss Mavis Burko. Congratulations. All the best for the rest of the tournament, as you are expectant. 3 out of 3 in the preliminary stages. You're well on your way to the final. All the best and thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to the end of that encounter between Hippo ladies and the reigning defending champions, defending their crown by an emphatic 4-0. Stay tuned for push-off of Bulawayo Hockey Club to face its opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I am your host, Ben Muchedzi, signing out for now.